YouTube! Hold on, let me move you real quick over here. Damn, I kind of want you to be able to see me make my coffee, but maybe not. What up, guys? Fuck. It's been a hot minute. Well, it feels like it's been a hot minute. It hasn't actually been that long at all. Let me just make myself a coffee real quick so I can think. Sorry. After all that, the coffee's too fucking hot to drink. Oh, it's good though. It's fucking good, baby. Hopefully it's nice and cool by the time I have my first meal. So, little update. Last time you saw me, I can't even remember, honestly, my brain doesn't work. So, long story short, Wednesday last week, I entered a pretty fucking hectic digging phase for prep. We had some stubborn body fat on my ass and hamstrings that we were just like, fuck it, let's dig for a couple of days, get it off. And now we're currently in a mock peak week. So today is my last day of a fat load. Last week, Wednesday to Saturday, I had basically 4 days of trace carbs, very low fats, and 300 protein, which is what we like to refer to as RFL, or rapid fat loss. And yeah, it worked. It definitely worked. It pulled off the fat in the right areas, got me nice and flat, which obviously you need to get flat to get shredded. But that's that. We're now the third day into the fat load. So obviously I had, what was that? Sunday I had 100 fat come in after being at like 30 or 40. Yesterday I had 125 grams of fat, and then today I've got a 150. Carbs are basically just, well, they're definitely trace carbs, like no formal input of carbohydrate, and then protein is at 250. So first meal today is some eggs with, I actually usually had this meal with a nice like salad, but I've been having some digestion issues. Fuck guys, my fatigue and like my ability to speak has just left the fucking chat the last couple of days. But yeah, I've been having like mushroom, tomatoes, spinach, lettuce with this meal. But I've been having some digestion issues. Obviously, probably not all down to the salad itself, and has a fair bit to do with the amount of fats I'm taking in. I don't really digest fats awesomely. I feel like I sort of just sit here, especially when I gotta take in 7 liters of water and shit per day, track my sodium and shit. So there's quite a bit going in. So I'm trying to just remove some volume via the salad. So instead today I've just got some celery, and then I've also got some baby spinach that I'll just cook up and we'll shrivel down to fuck all. So keep volume at a minimum to keep my digestion happy. It's really weird so obviously last week I was eating like very, very low calories, like 1700 calories. And I was less food focused and less hungry than when I was eating carbs, because you just don't get that insulin spike every time you eat, because you got obviously trace carbs, you don't get the spike in blood glucose, and the food focus was actually way better. So I'm a little bit nervous for carbs to come in tomorrow, because I know I'm going to be ravenous. So I've got to play that smart. But yeah, I'm going to cook this meal. I'll see you when it's ready, and I'll explain it there. Alrighty boys, we have, we're a little bit weird down here, but we have 5 whole eggs, 50 grams of egg whites, 100 grams of spinach, 100 grams of celery with 10 grams of almond butter, and I have put some cinnamon on there. Don't knock it until you try it, because that shit is bussin'. The coffee is also bussin'. This is meal 1. Basically, I'm going to enjoy the fuck out of this, and then I'll catch you afterwards. All right, so I'm currently about to go use the sunbed, try and get my pale ass a little bit more tan. Shut the fuck up. Yeah, gonna use the sunbed. Fuck man, can't fucking think. Jesus. I've decided, because today's meals, there's like 3 that are the same, 2 or 3 that are the same. So I'm gonna join today's fat load, so the last day of the fat load, and the first day of the carb load in one. Or maybe I'll wait and film the last day of the carb load and put that in, because it'll probably be a little bit more. But tomorrow I take in 650 carbs, so I'll either film that tomorrow and like we'll mix it in together, because today's feedings is literally just 50 protein, 30 fat, trace carb, and that's every single meal I have is that. So they're all very, very similar. I just eat things like salmon, egg, almond butter. I got one meal with like a protein shake and stuff like that just for ease. But that's basically it. So it'll be much more exciting to watch the carb up tomorrow, no doubt. So that's what I'm gonna do. But yeah, I'm gonna use the sunbed now, try and get a bit of a tan, and pass the time, come home, do some check-ins, and yeah, I'll catch you when I catch you. Yummy. Meal number 2 about to go down. I'm gonna wash this down with a Pepsi Max, right there. I've got salmon, egg, olives, spinach, and sauerkraut, and then 10 grams of almond butter, which I haven't decided what I'm gonna put on yet. Probably the salmon. This meal 2, I have this twice, and then I have a chicken meal, which I'll show you, and then I have like a little mug cake thing as well at the end of the day. But Pepsi Max review time, because this shit's starting to taste pretty fucking good. Just as I expected. Amazing. All right, can you see me? I reckon I'm gonna go the almond butter on salmon. So I'm gonna give you a taste test. We got a bit on the salmon, right? Bit on the salmon. Bit on the egg, bit on the other salmon. Salmon almond butter taste test. Let's get into it, eh? Someone's got to do it. I'm convinced I'm just a fucking piece of sick at this point. That tastes fucking amazing. I don't even know what to say. Back for meal number 3. Honestly, guys, at this point, I don't even know what the fuck's going through my brain, but this meal is very similar to the last one. However, instead of salmon, we have chicken. We have a lot more almond butter, and we've got some avocado. Oh, I gotta salt this meal actually. Spinach, sauerkraut, chicken, almond butter, salmon. Might even pepper it as well. Fuck, sorry, I'm getting distracted. Don't want pepper on that almond butter. But I thought, fuck it, I gotta give you guys a taste test of this almond buttered chicken. Because I'm surprising myself at this point. And I already know it's gonna taste good. So here we go, almond buttered chicken. Can you see that? It shouldn't taste that good, but it does. Oh my God. The day has come. 6 days of trace carbs, 4 of those with trace fats as well. And I'm about to eat my first little bite of carbs in a long time. We have the usual cream of rice, protein, blueberries, one of these bad boys, and a coffee, and a bit of honey. Gotta sip the coffee first. Oh, burn the fuck out of my throat. Jesus, that was hot. I'm actually not filming today, but I thought you guys have been there for the grind. So you may as well see me taste my first bite of carbs in 6 days. So here we go. This is going to be glorious. No words. No fucking words. Come on, work with me here. Fuck me. What the fuck? I can't get this. There we go. Right. Mind the bedhead. I've basically just woken up. This is now day 2 of the carb load. I'm currently waiting on orders from the boss man on how much to take in. Took in 650 yesterday. Woke up today very dry, but still flat. Just finished check-ins, obviously I was sending through some videos, so he will be up at around about 8:30 our time. It is now 8:15. He's in Japan at the moment. So I am trying to get a little bit more water in earlier in the day today. So here I have some electrolytes and some glutamine to help digestion hopefully later. Yesterday digestion wasn't great. It was good early on, but I got behind on my water. And I ended up having to scull a decent amount of liquid in between each meal, which obviously isn't ideal. So I'm going to try and get 1.5 litres in before I eat, and then just try and time my water a little bit better today. So I've got a coffee here at the minute, keep me warm. But basically, yeah, I'm just waiting on orders on how much food to take in. It's supposed to be around about 850 carb, playing it by the photos that I sent through just before. So we shall see.
I would be so happy.
I'm like, I don't know how to feel. He just said 950 carb instead of 850. And like, that's great, but how the fuck am I gonna get that in?
Oh, you should make like a honey chicken pasta or rice or something.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna put Frosties on top of my cream of rice this morning. That is gonna be the first initial thing, but
Frosties isn't the best for digestion though.
It is for me, it's fine for me. We'll figure it out, but you're in for a treat today. Meal number
1.
What the fuck just come out of my mouth?
Number 1.
Number 1, we have 4 rice cakes with banana, honey, jam, cinnamon, bit of salt. We have a cream of rice / oat concoction with a fruit-filled bar, protein sludge, blueberries. And this meal totals at 200 carb, 10 fat, and 40 protein, or around abouts. I'm fucking keen for this one, eh? Let's try some rice cakes. I haven't had a rice cake in ages. Basically, the plan is today is to increase food without increasing volume by a whole lot, because I don't want my digestion to be fucked. As much as obviously we'd all love to just go slam some fucking hell high volume shit in prep, it's not the goal here. The goal is to get as much food in as possible without gut distension for me, because I don't want to go blowing my guts out. So, rice cakes are it. I'm telling you, they're it. All right, it is now an hour post meal 1, exactly 1 hour. I just checked the timer. So today I'm timing absolutely everything, so I have nothing left to chance in terms of digestion and getting this food in. Obviously 950 carb is a lot of food, so I have to be on my shit. But today is obviously a full day of eating rather than training, so I'm just going to get a video of my pump, because today is just a pump up session anyway. I trained legs yesterday at 5 reps in reserve. To be honest, was probably close to like a 7 or an 8. I find it very hard to pull back, but it was slightly easier than usual, which was nice. Still hard because I didn't have energy yet. But it feels weird because I'm slowly coming back from the shadow realm. Obviously, I felt fucking pretty ordinary for the last couple of weeks. Today with the carbs, obviously carbs came in yesterday as well at 650. Today got 950 coming in, but I am slowly coming back from the shadow realm. Today, just a pump up session. You'll probably see the pump. I gotta take a video of my post training for Taylor today anyway, so I'll pop that up once I'm finished, and then I will see you when I get back for meal numero 2. Fucking what? Alrighty then, we are back from the gym now. Got a nice little pump. Just did some quick hamstrings at the start, because obviously I trained legs yesterday. No hamstrings involved yesterday though, however. Then I did 2 back exercises, one on the vertical, one on the horizontal plane. 1 bicep, 1 tricep, 1 shoulder, 1 chest exercise. 2 sets on everything if I can't speak. And then at the end, just did some push-ups and stuff like that to get the pump flowing. I'll put up some videos of what I look like. I took a check-in shot for my coach outside in the natty lighting, so you can see that. Still a little flat. And I had taken in like 1 kilo of food plus 2 of these, so 3 liters of water already. So the stomach is a little distended. But overall looking good. I'm excited to see what that package looks like once I'm a bit fuller, which is obviously the aim for today. And when I have no food in my stomach and water, it should look even better. I was very happy with the look today though, it was good. So basically what's going on now, it is currently, my timer is going, it's 2 hours since the last meal. I'm going to try and get another half of these in within the next 20 minutes. I like to sort of rest a little bit before I eat when I get straight home from the gym. Obviously, I'm not overly hungry after training. And your body's not really in a position to rest and digest. It's in a bit of a parasympathetic or sympathetic, I can't even think at the minute. It's not in the mode to digest food. It is in the mode for fight or flight. So I like to come home, relax a little bit, watch a bit of YouTube, and then in about half an hour I'll eat my next meal, which is a lot of cereal. And I'll probably catch up with you guys then. So post-workout meal about to go down, baby. Let's go. I was actually hoping to eat with Christo, but she got to cook hers. I'm on timer. As much as I like a usual day, I would just wait and obviously eat with her. But because I've got so much food coming today, I actually have to be pretty diligent in terms of food intake timing. Because if I don't, one, my digestion will be fucked. Two, I probably won't get the food in because it is a lot. So right here we have 95 grams of Fruit Loops, 90 grams of Frosties, and 50 grams of Cocoa Pops, and 150 grams of banana. Usually there's blueberries in this as well, but obviously blueberries are quite high in fiber, and I ain't trying to fucking block up my digestive system. So I'm gonna slam some cinnamon on this, as well as protein shake, which is usually like 400 milliliters of cashew milk. Swapped it out for just water. It's only 200 mil of water plus protein. I've gone vanilla protein with a little bit of salt, a little bit of cinnamon. Yeah, I wanted to go less water because obviously the more liquid, especially cold liquids, slow up the digestion. So that's not what we want today. That's very watery.
It is watery.
I didn't expect it to be so watery. Honey, it does look pretty fucking good. You guys are gonna get a taste test real quick. Where's that cinnamon at though?
I put it away.
Fuck. Oh yes. Kristen's very upset with me right now, I can tell, so I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna banish myself to the shadow realm real quick.
I'm just waiting.
Did you put my other bowl in? Teaspoon, eat slower. There is actually things that suggest eating slower helps satiety. So, not that really that's what I'm after today, but I'm gonna go eat this outside because she's filming a reel. Ooh. Something about eating outside that's just so euphoric as well. But pretty much, I'm just going to give you a taste test. I'm going to enjoy this because I'm in this real mindful eating mood lately, where I don't like talking. I just like putting a YouTube video on and just actually enjoying the food. So fuck this little scooter thing's annoying. Listen to it. Why are you gonna do that loud? Like, why are you gonna be that loud, bruh? We have. Try to get a little bit of everything. A little bit of Cocoa Pop, a little bit of Frosty, a little bit of Fruit Loop, a little bit of banana, a little bit of honey. Holy fuck. Such a random flavor combo, but it works. Macros and shit will be up on the screen, but yeah, I'm gonna enjoy this meal, and I'll see you guys for meal 3. Nah, this got me fucked up. If anyone is bulking right now, try this combo. Fruit Loops, Frosties, and Cocoa Pops. With banana, with honey. This shit is fucked. Also, look at the consistency of this protein. You can't really see it, but it's literally like water. And I'm here for it. It's fucking good. Seriously though, I did not expect this combo of cereal to be fucking this good, eh? I really didn't. Holy fuck. To be honest, it's just because I had so much cereal in the cupboard. Because like I was eating cereal, before my low days I was eating cereal every day anyway. And I sort of have just these rotations that I digest well. And these were it. And I needed to get rid of some of the boxes, so I just chucked them all together and hey, they fucking work. Jaw. Fuck. I'm literally cramping in my jaw. Fuck. Ow. There we go. Alright. How does a selfie stick? That meal is complete. That filled me the fuck up, not gonna lie. Not mentally. Mentally, I could do a whole nother bowl. Physically though, my belly is quite satiated. That took me like 15 minutes to eat purely because of the chewing. My jaw, I literally couldn't chew. Like I was cramping so bad in my jaw. Which is likely due to the lack of liquid that was in that. There was a whole lot of dry cereal, which was fucking delicious, but made it quite difficult to eat. But now, I need to go grab some vitamin C because coach's orders, it's a natural sort of, it increases diuresis. So I'm having that post every meal, sort of help flush a bit of water through, because obviously I'm drinking 7 liters on top of all this carbohydrate. So we want to keep everything moving as smoothly as possible. So I'm gonna go grab some vitamin C. I gotta go grab some chicken and stuff like that as well. And then I'll probably go to the solarium or something like that to pass some time, because I am timing my meals 2.5 hours in between each meal, unless I am hungry enough to eat otherwise, which is, it'll never be quicker than 2 hours. I always leave at least 2 hours in between my meals. But obviously on a day like today, if I have the urge, obviously I gotta be very disconnect emotionally, because obviously right now I could eat another meal. In terms of hunger signaling, you're absolutely fucked. So if my belly suggests that I can eat again, I'll eat again before the 2.5 hour mark. If not, it is 2 hours minimum. But yeah, I'll see you when I see you. Meal number tray has a fresh lid. Hopefully it doesn't look like shit. We have 75 grams sauerkraut, 3 baby cucumbers, 250 grams of cooked weight jasmine rice, around about 78 carb in the rice, 75 grams of passata, or just basically tomato, crushed tomato, 25 grams of fat-free mayo, 110 grams of chicken breast, and then we have, this is my little low volume hack. So this is 50 grams of rice cakes crushed up with 100 grams of banana, 20 grams of honey, 15 grams of jam, I believe, and a bit of cinnamon on top. So for about 100 grams of, like 200 grams of actual food, this is like nearly 70 carb, which is fucking awesome on a day like today. Helps get the food in nice and easy. So I'm gonna give a taste test of everything here real quick. Baby cucumber, bussin', sauerkraut. Where do you know this shit's bussin'? Rice, bussin', and you know what? I'm gonna save that till last. So you can wait to watch me eat that. Right, sauerkraut and cucumber, and the rice, chicken, and tomato is down. Time for the taste test. I already know this is good because this is what I carved up on the last time I competed. I haven't had it since then, basically. So, exactly like I remember. Fucking delicious.
It's crazy, like
We are back, baby. Just got home. Fuck, what the fuck is going on? Just got back from the solarium. Fuck, it's bright. And this meal is the exact same as the last meal. Fuck me, that's bright as fuck. Hold up. Please don't fall. Exact same meal as meal 3, except it has been swapped for kangaroo, which has been cooked to perfection, by the way, instead of chicken. I've already slammed into the cucumbers and the sauerkraut a little bit. And then we've got that same little concoction of sweetness at the end. Digestion's been really good today. I've been on point with my eating in terms of timing. And even though I have 300 more grams of carbs today than I did yesterday, I feel better. Like my gut feels way better. So this amount of volume is pretty comfortable. Obviously towards the end of each meal, I'm full as fuck. But by the time next meal comes around, I'm pretty well good to go, which is nice. So I'm gonna slam this and then probably see you for the last meal. We're back. We have last meal of the day going down. Christo's actually looks fucking amazing.
goddamn right it does.
She got some pancakes with almonds and apple pie sort of stew going on there, and then she's making herself a custard to go on top. That's going to be really good. Mm-hmm. Actually looks tasty. I've got 125 grams of cream of rice, topped with some Frosties, some cinnamon and blueberries, and a little bit of peanut butter. And then I also have 4 rice cakes, 2 with jam and cinnamon. And this is the last meal of the day. That is how I have got in basically 1,000 carbohydrates for the day, quite comfortably. My meal timing's been much better today. Obviously there is a little bit of flatulence going on with this amount of food coming in, but that is to be expected.
I'm copping it.
Unfortunately. Give it to us, mate. Give us that review. Just look at that.
Oh, with the almond on there?
Oh, yeah, that crunch.